Rachel here for our book bugs. Shall we say hello to the big bugs? Hello big bugs. Shall we say hello to the busy bugs? Hello busy bugs. And let's say hello to the baby bugs. Hello baby bugs. Today I thought we could do a little story about Vicky the very silly vet. Now there are lots of animals in this story, so have a look out and see what you can see. And poor Vicky is very silly, so let's find out what she does. Squawk! Good morning, calls Vet Vicky as she opens the door to her surgery. How are all my animals today? Vicky starts her early morning rounds with Goldie the goldfish. Squeak! Woof! Meow! Vicky Vet loves looking after animals, but sometimes she gets very mixed up. Vicky Vet knows she has a busy morning ahead of her, so she wants to get all the cages cleaned and the animals fed before her first patient arrives. I'll give you some clean newspaper, Pat, she said to the messy puppy. And then I'll give your blanket a good shake, Tabby. There you are, Tabby, a nice fluffy bed for you, says Vicky, putting the blanket back into Tabby's basket. When, bring, bring. That's the phone, Tabby, she cries. Vicky Vet drops everything and rushes to answer it. Now where was I, thinks Vicky to herself, coming back to the cages. I was just about to give you some fresh wood chips, wasn't I, she says to Hickory and Dickory, the two mice. Just as she is putting the wood chips in the mouse cage. Ding dong! Oh, who can that be, Vicky wonders. My first patient's not due for half an hour. Vicky hasn't noticed, but she has left the cage doors open and Pat is busy chasing Tabby around the room. Oh no, it is Polly Post Lady with a parcel. Thank you, says Vicky, but this is for Tony at the pizza parlour. Oh dear, says Polly, how could I be so potty? Sorry, Vicky. Now, says Vicky Vet, I think I was about to clean Percy Parrot's cage. She had just finished cleaning the cage when she felt something scampering up her leg. Oh no! It's Hickory and Dickory! How did you escape? And Pat and Tabby, how did you get out? Very silly Vicky is flapping about trying to catch all the animals, and all the time Percy is hopping closer to the open door of his cage. Uh-oh. Vicky dives at Tabby and pounces on Hickory and Dickory and is busy chasing Patch back into his cage when suddenly there is a loud squawk. Percy Parrot is flying towards the open window. Wait, Percy, stop, she cries, rushing after the parrot. Luckily, Vicky catches Percy just in time. Once he is safely back in his cage, she manages to round up Hickory and Dickory, get Tabby back into her basket, and shut Padge safely into his cage. Phew, she puffed. I think after all this, it must be time for some breakfast. Vicky lines up the feeding bowls of animal feed on the table. Carefully, she measures out some delicious dog food for Patch and gives him a big juicy bone to chew. Then she spoons out some crunchy birdseed for Percy, some fishy cat food for Tabby, and some tasty sunflower seeds for the mice. Vicky has nearly finished making breakfast for the animals when, ding dong, it's the doorbell again. Oh, she cries, my first patient is here already. I'd better hurry. As quickly as she can, Vicky puts the food bowls in the cages, but she doesn't look to see who is getting what. So Patch the dog gets a bowl of crunchy birdseed. Oh no, Hickory and Dickory the mice get the dog food and the big juicy bone. That doesn't look very good for the mice. Tabby the cat gets the tasty sunflower seeds, and Percy the parrot gets the fishy cat food. Oh dear, Vicky. What's more, Vicky is in such a rush that she leaves all the cage doors open again. Silly Vicky. This time, though, the animals know just what to do. Hickory and Dickory find their sunflower seeds in Tabby's basket. Tabby discovers her fishy cat food in Percy's cage. Percy pecks at his birdseed in Patch's cage. And Patch finds his delicious dog food in the mouse cage. Fred the fireman is at the door. He has brought Dot the dog for a checkup. We always like coming here, says Fred the fireman. The animals are so happy and everything seems so relaxed. Very silly Vicky thinks about her crazy morning and wonders what dreadful mess will greet Fred as they walk into the surgery. But clever Patch, Tabby, Percy and the mice are back in their own cages. Vicky sees the clean and tidy room and grins. "Treats for tea," she whispers. Oh, well done. So in the end, it all worked out. But Vicky was very silly, wasn't she? But the animals were very clever. So well done, little animals. Now, we've got our Fireflies at Midnight poetry book again. And I thought we could do all about the spider. Now, who can tell me how many legs a spider has? They have 8 legs. So who's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And insects have 6 legs. So spiders have 8 and insects have 6. Should we hear about the spider? Web is the work, is the home, is the trap, is the hub, is the map, is the night, is the day, is the hour, is the power, is the pattern, is the way. So there he is in his little web that he's spun. Spiders are very clever the way that they do that. So if you have a little look out in the springtime, you might be able to see the spiders when they come out, making their little web. Now finally everybody, I have got a little story that we love. It's called What the Ladybird Heard. And this one has loads of animals in it again. And here is the little ladybird. And we'll find out what she hates. Once upon a farm lived a fat red hen, a duck in a pond and a goose in a pen, a woolly sheep, a hairy hog, a handsome horse and a dainty dog, a cat that meowed and a cat that purred, a fine prize cow and a ladybird. And the cow said moo, and the hen said cluck, hiss said the goose, and quack said the duck. Neigh said the horse, oink said the hog, maa said the sheep, and woof said the dog. One cat meowed while the other one purred, but the ladybird said never a word. But the ladybird saw and the ladybird heard. She saw 2 men in a big black van with a map and a key and a cunning plan. And she heard them whisper, "This is how we're going to steal the fine prize cow." And here they have a map, look. Open the gate at dead of night, past the horse and then turn right. Round the duck pond past the hog, be careful not to wake the dog. Left past the sheep then straight ahead, and in through the door of the prize cow's shed. And the little spotty ladybird, who never before had said a word, told the animals, "This is how 2 thieves are planning to steal the cow. They'll open the gate at dead of night, past the horse and then turn right. Round the duck pond past the hog, being careful not to wake the dog. Left past the sheep then straight ahead, and in through the door of the prize cow's shed." And the cow said moo, and the hen said cluck, hiss said the goose, and quack said the duck. Neigh said the horse, oink said the hog, baa said the sheep, woof said the dog. And both the cats began to meow. "We can't let them steal the fine prize cow." But the ladybird had a good idea, and she whispered into each animal's ear. There she is, look, she's doing lots and lots of moving about, telling them her idea. Let's find out. At dead of night, the 2 bad men, Hefty Hugh and Lanky Len, opened the gate while the farmer slept, and tiptoe into the farm they crept. Then the goose said neigh with all her might, and Len said, "That's the horse, turn right." But geese don't make neigh noises, do they? And the dainty dog began to quack, 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 quack. The duck said, "Hugh, we're right on track." Oink said the cat, "There goes the hog, be careful not to wake the dog." "Ba, ba, ba," said the fat red hen. "The sheep, we're nearly there," said Len. Then the duck on the pond said, "Moo, moo, moo." 2 more steps to go, said Hugh. And they both stepped into the duck pond, splosh! And the farmer woke and said, "Golly gosh!" And he called the cops and they came, "Nina, and they threw the thieves in their panda car. They got caught in the end, and the cow said moo, and the hen said cluck. Hiss, said the goose, and quack, said the duck. Neigh, said the horse, oink, said the hog. Baa, said the sheep, woof, said the dog. And the farmer cheered and both cats purred. But the ladybird said never a word. So the ladybird saved the day. And here we have a lovely picture with a rainbow of the farm. And look at those thieves going off. The police have caught them. Well, thank you very much for listening, everybody. It's been lovely to see you again. And hopefully I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.